what's my actual thoughts on Zepeto? It was a good way to pass an afternoon and not much more than that. It's a nice little app that kind of reminds me of IMVU back when I was a kid. You can make a little character, can dress up in both official made costumes and ones modelled by people in the community. It's got a bit of a better support for modding your own clothes. Like, you can do it even if you don't know how to do 3D models, you can edit textures yourself manually. I thought that was a nice addition. Makes it more accessible to kids. What's also really nice, there's loads and loads of like poses and animations and little video musical things you can put yourself in and just see it play out. That's what I had fun with. Beyond that though, I don't think I'd ever really use the social features. It's like trying really hard to be something like Twitter or TikTok, but I feel like there isn't really enough substance here to justify staying for too long. For me, as an adult outside of a target audience, I am just going to log in, make my fave character, play out all the animations I wanted, and then just log back out again. But what I do appreciate is that places like this exist for younger people to be able to experience social media in sort of a more safe environment. To be honest, there is kind of a large focus in all the animations on like lovey stuff and then like doing like duck pose selfies and all that, but it's not like overly sexualized in any way. As far as I know, there aren't any NSFW options at all. I feel like this would fulfill the same useful niche that places like IMVW and World and Animal Jam and all that sort of stuff used to fill when I was younger. There's some place where you can socialise with your buddies and get the experience of what it's going to be like to move on to social media when you are a bit older, but without the safety concerns, to put it that way. I don't know how good the moderation is though for things like hate mail, because again, I didn't play long enough to find out. Also gotta say, it's a bit weird which options were locked behind premium currency and not. What's really nice is some of the basic customization for your character model is locked behind. Like I couldn't do like customer face sliders unless I pay premium currency. I can only choose from presets. There's literally an option like, this is how far a slider can go, and you need to pay to make it go more. It's very strange. Also, oddly, even if you do pay premium currency, there aren't many body model options. I kind of think Igor ended up looking better in this, because there is like a chubby body and a skinny body and then like nothing in the middle. There is no slider option for it. You'd think there would be, because there is, you could unlock that for the faces, but no. There's also a bit of an over-focus on sponsored content, but I guess that's just what these apps have to do to survive. Also, all these fun little animations here, they come with like the crappiest, most completely unsynced, like royalty-free music, so you kind of do have to edit in your own music if you want it to make any kind of sense. Hence this video. It was also a good excuse to just randomly dump my rare pair ship on you all, because like I said, most of the animations are pairing related. But really all my complaints are just minor stuff in the interface being a bit strange. My overall review is just, this is a perfectly fine little game that I'm sure kids will enjoy. And it gave me a lot of funny images of my favourite characters. What more could you want? If you yourself feel interested from looking at this video, I'd recommend go and give it a check. But if you want to use it as like a long-term social media for you or any of your kids, I would recommend researching more into it before you do, because I didn't play long enough to really get into stuff like that. I don't know if it's like more predatory monetization later on, or if the moderation is good or bad in the forums. It's always good as a parent to check what you're giving to your kids. But if you're giving this to yourself so you can make terrible shipping pairs from DQMJ, then I support you, I know you, I understand the feel.